Hello, welcome back to Pilates. Hope you've had a good week. Sorry a video didn't come up yesterday. I did record it, but for some reason, I don't know, technical issues, it didn't upload. So I'm re-recording another one today. Alright, so let's again think about our posture and our breathing today to try and control the movements, make the movements really smooth and controlled. Alright, find yourself in the centre of your mat, feet together. We're just going to do some body setting. Toes out and heels out. 3 points of contact with the ground, that's your big toe, heel and little toe. So start by pressing your big toe through the mat. Add the pressure through the heel and then add the pressure through the little toe. Just feeling your arches open up. Nice soft knees. Moving on to the pelvis, we're just going to practice a few pelvic tilts. So keeping that upper body really nice and still. And just tilting that pelvis forward and back. Once you've done a few tilts, just engage through your abdominals to hold it there, drawing in towards your belly button. Keep those ribs nice and relaxed. Open up through the collarbone, so nice wide collarbone, just like a smiling face. Lengthening through that neck, so feel like someone's drawing you up from the crown of your head, lengthening through that whole spine. Just before we start, do a couple of breathings to practice using our diaphragm. So put your hands around your lower rib cage and just practice breathing in and out through your nose. Feeling your chest expand as you breathe in and fall as you breathe out. So as we do all the exercises today, try and keep that nice flow of that diaphragm around the rib cage, breathing in and out through your nose. Alright, let's crack on. Okay, so first we're going to do hundreds and overhead reach. So palms behind you, pushing behind, then palms together, reaching your thumbs to the back of the room. Keeping your collarbones nice and open. Push behind you with your hands, then palms together, reach to the top of the room. Okay, going to add in a squat and onto our toes, so just sitting back as we push behind, up onto our big toes as we reach overhead. Remember that breathing we just practiced, nice and open through the chest, nice long spine looking forward, coming up onto those big toes, reaching overhead and sitting back and pushing behind us. Really feel like you're sitting back into a chair, keeping that body nice and engaged, core engaged. Okay, on the next one, stay up on our toes and just pulse your thumbs to the back of the room. Keep the pressure through your big toes. Good, then sitting down into that squat and pulse behind. So it's just nice and strong through that core. Get that position looking forward. Really open up through the collarbone and get the range. Really get those hands nice and far behind you. Breathing in and out through your nose. Good, we're going to go on to single leg now. So shift your weight onto the single leg and pulse. Watch where that knee's going, so don't let it collapse in there. Keep that knee out over your second toe. Engaging through the core, keeping solid. Back to two legs. Over to the other side, same again. That knee's nice over the foot, not wobbling, not collapsing in. Staying really strong. Keep the pressure through those 3 points in the foot. Back to two legs. We're going to come up onto our big toes with those bent knees. Pulse our arms there. Still trying to get the range. Really reach as far behind as you can. Nice, long, strong spine. So you can go to flat foot if you can't quite maintain the balance, but we're going to go to single leg if you can stay on your toes. Good. Don't know if I can maintain this balance. Keep the pressure through the big toe. Keep pulsing the hands. Good, back to two. Over to the other side. Maintain that balance through the big toe. Keep that knee nice and strong and pulse the hands. Back to two. Coming down and standing up. Really nice. One last one with the hundreds, and that's a reverse lunge. So standing together, you're just going to step one leg back, tuck that pelvis under, hover the knee just off the ground. Going to pulse our arms again. Really make sure we've got that tuck under as we pulse, and that knee's just hovering off the ground. Engaging through that core, keeping strong through that spine. Good, 5 more. Good, standing up, switch to the other side, so step back, tuck under and pulse. Think about that nice open collarbone, that breathing in and out through the nose. Really nice, just hovering off the ground. Really strong through that body, looking forward. 5 more. And standing up, really nice. Let's go to the mat work part of the session. So spinal roll down, keep that bottom tucked in, tuck your chin to your chest and roll one vertebrae down at a time, all the way onto the mat. Okay, so we're going to start on our front and we're going to do leg pulling prone. So hands just slightly further forward of your shoulders, toes tucked under. Level 1, you're going to hover the knees, then shoot yourself over your arms, hover back. Level 2, you add in the legs, so same movement, but alternating which leg you extend. Level 3, opposite arm and leg. So as we shoot over, reaching opposite arm and leg. Okay, so pick your level 1, 2 or 3. Inhale to lift the chest, lengthen the neck. Exhale, hover and go. So I'm going to do level 2, so I'm going to alternate the legs. This whole time breathing in and out through the nose. Nice, smooth, controlled movements. Keep the chest nice and high, so keeping it away from the mat. Keep looking straight down on the mat to keep that nice long neck. Okay, on the next one, you're going to pause at the lengthened position and pulse if you're doing 2 or 3. And hover back. Pause again on the other side and pulse. And back to alternating. So really make sure you're drawing that belly button towards your spine, maintaining those abdominals. Keep the breathing, no holding of the breath. Couple more. Nice, and relax down, really good work. We're going to go on to breaststroke now, so you're coming all the way down, forehead on the mat. Palms facing each other, next to your body. Level 1, keep the forehead on the mat, so nice long neck. You're just going to pulse those little fingers up and together. Level 2, lift your chest bone nice and high, keep that neck nice and long, and again pulse. Level 3, draw your belly button towards your spine to protect that lower back. Squeeze your bottom and lengthen your legs. And the same, pulse the arms. If you want to do level 4, it's exactly the same, but with breaststroke arms. So reach above, then come to palms together. Okay, so level 1, forehead down. Level 2, chest up. Level 3, chest and legs. Level 4, breaststroke arms. I'm going to do level 3. Okay, inhale to prepare. Exhale to lift. And let's pulse. Really nice. So remember that nice long neck, looking straight down at the mat. That chest bone nice and high. Really open through those collarbones, so nice and wide. Draw that belly button towards your spine. Protect that lower back. Then squeeze your bottom. Lengthen, point your toes to lift the legs if you're doing 3 or 4. But no matter what level, let's squeeze those little fingers as high as they can go. Really get the backs of your shoulders working. Remember to breathe in and out through the nose, get that chest expanding as we hold this position. How high can you get the chest, how high can you get the legs whilst controlling the movement and really reaching those little fingers nice and high. Really good. 10 more. Keep the breathing, keep the control. 5, 3, and relax down. Good work. One more on our front, and it's going to be leg taps. So level 1, hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Drawing that belly button towards your spine to engage your core. You're just going to tap that leg out, drive the knee back in. Level 2, tuck your toes under, lift the knees just off the ground, and same again, tapping out and in. Level 3 with me, you're going to go into a straight arm plank, and again, tapping out and in. Okay, so pick your level. Level 1, hands and knees. Level 2, knees lifted. Level 3 with me in a straight arm plank. Inhale to prepare to lift the chest, lengthen the neck. Exhale into position, and let's go. So those shoulders should be staying really square and still. That pelvis should be staying square and still too. Just looking straight down at the mat. It's only the hip, that leg tapping out and driving back in. Let's use our breathing to help relax the rest of our body and keep it in control. Keep that chest bone away from the mat. Lengthen your arms to keep that chest bone nice and high. Really good, well done. Let's go for 5 more. Really tap wide for this last 4. How wide can you get it? And relax down, really good work. We're going to go straight onto the other side. Level 1, hands and knees. Level 2, knees lifted. Level 3 with me, straight arm plank. Inhale to lift the chest, lengthen the neck. Exhale into position, and let's go. Tapping wide, driving that knee in. Remember that breathing, no holding of the breath. Keep that chest expanding. Really good, well done. Keeping everything still. Collarbones wide and square to the mat. Pelvis looking straight down at the mat. Just tapping that leg out wide. Really good, well done. Let's go for 5 more. Really reach for this 5. Good, keep holding, keep squeezing. And relax down, really good work. We're going to pop onto our backs now. We're going to do a little bit of core work. So give the shoulders a bit of a rest. So the first one we're going to do is an overhead reach. So when we lie onto our back, try and glide the crown of your head towards the top of the mat to lengthen that neck. Open the collarbone so the tips of the shoulders are touching the mat. And we're going to come up into tabletop. Palms facing each other, overhead reach. Level 1, as you reach overhead, just tap a heel. Level 2, we're going to tap and straighten. Level 3, straighten the other leg and tap and straighten again. Okay, I'm going to do level 2. So into position, inhale to prepare, and exhale, let's go. So the leg that's not moving has to stay dead still. Keep that pelvis square to the ceiling. Imagine you have headlights on those bones, staring straight at the ceiling. They're not tilting, shifting. They're staying really solid. You should feel this in the front of your core, not into your lower back. So if you are, either bring this knee in closer or bring the other knee down to protect that lower back. If you want to make it harder, lengthen that knee away, put a little bit more stress on those abdominals, make yourself work. Good. 3 more, and then we're going to switch to the other side. Good, back to the starting position, and straight away switch to the other side. Good. Let's have another refocus on the breathing. Make sure we're not holding our breath. And just nice, relaxed, rhythmical breathing in and out through our nose. Really reaching long with our hands and our fingers, long with the toes, but keeping our trunk really nice and still and square. Again, if you want to push yourself a little bit, lengthen that other leg away a bit, or to protect that lower back, bring it closer in or to the ground. Let's go for 5 more. Good, last 2. And we're really going to blast these lower abs because we're going to go straight into scissors. So scissors, same starting position, but arms on the ground, palms facing up. Level 1, you tap a heel to the ground and switch. Level 2, you tap and straighten. Level 3, you lower both legs to where you can control, and then you flutter your legs. Okay, I'm going to do level 2 with you guys. So inhale to prepare, open that collarbone, lengthen the neck, let's go. So this is level 2, tap and straighten. So level 1, there's just those taps. Level 3, straighten both legs and flutter. But again, keep that pelvis really nice and square. Don't let those headlights tilt, shift, move. They're staying really solid as we move our legs. We're going to use our breathing to help relax our upper body, open up through our collarbones and lengthen our neck. Really think about that nice, relaxed breathing. Refocus onto the pelvis, make sure it's not shifting. If you want to test yourself a little bit more, don't bring those knees quite as close in. Make your abdominals work. So just give a slight bend of the knee before you straighten it away. Or if you really want to test yourself, go to level 3. Straighten the legs and flutter. But make sure you're not feeling it in your lower back, only in your abs. Last 3. Keep the breathing, keep control. And relax. Good work. The next one we're going to go to, oh, that was mean when writing this, bent knee drop out. So again, up to tabletop. Level 1, drop the knee out. Level 2, lengthen the other leg away. Drop the knee out and bring it back in. Level 3, knee out, lengthen that leg away. Okay, so I'm going to do level 2. It's up to you which you choose. So into position and let's go. And again, let's refocus on those headlights. It's really hard when you drop your knee out not to let your pelvis follow. So really keep that pelvis dead still. Headlights looking at the ceiling and just allowing that knee to drop out without moving your pelvis. Use the breathing again to relax that neck, relax the collarbone. That upper body should be really nice and chill. 5 more. Keep control. Good. Back to tabletop. Switch straight to the other side. So I'm going to do level 2 again. Let's go. Okay, make sure that neck's nice and long. Collarbone nice and wide. Tips of the shoulders touching the mat. Pelvis square, not moving. You're in control of it. Really nice and solid. Just letting that knee relax out and draw back in again. Making sure I'm not holding my breath because I'm thinking too hard. Breathing in and out through the nose. 5 more. Really control. Nice. And relax. I think that's enough for our lower core and hip flexors. So we're going to do an abdo prep now. Level 1, feet on the ground. Level 2, up to tabletop again. Palms facing the ceiling. We're going to initiate the movement with our chest bone. Keeping that neck nice and long. Just lift that chest bone up towards the ceiling as much as your back off the ground as you can get. Okay, so level 1, feet down. Level 2 with me, knees up. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, let's reach with our chest. How high can you get? Push yourself. This is a nice little ab burner, but you've got to push yourself. How many of your vertebrae can you get off the mat? How far can you get your hands to the end of the room? No holding your breath. Keep breathing in and out that nose. Reaching as high and far as you can. Good, on the next one, hold at the top. And we're going to pulse for 20. Let's go. Good, come on. How high can you get on these pulses? Really high. You're not going all the way down. Keep pulsing. Reach really high. 10 more. Come on, push yourself. 5. Come on, really reach. 3. And relax. Good work. We've got one more ab one. Then we're going to go on to our sides. Okay, the last ab one is a spinal roll down. So level 1, you start in sitting. Tilted pelvis, chest nice and high, palms facing each other. The most important thing is that your feet are stuck to the mat. They can't come off. They're super glued on. So you're going to roll that pelvis down, roll one vertebrae at a time, tap behind, tuck your chin to your chest, and roll back up. And as it gets hard to roll back up, just squeeze your abs really tightly together. Do not let those feet come off the ground. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze those abs. Okay? If you want to do level 2, feet together, knees drop out, and it just makes it even harder. Takes away those hip flexors completely. Woo, and makes you work hard. Okay? So I'm going to do a mixture of both. Choose whichever levels you like. Ready? Let's go. It's always nice to breathe out as you come up on this one and use the control down to breathe in. And when you're feeling really hard to get past that little biting point as you come up, just squeeze your abs even tighter, squeeze them together, make it a nice smooth motion up. Don't hinge yourself up. Don't use momentum. Nice and slow. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze those abs. Keep your feet stuck down. You've got this. Let's go for 5 more. Don't know if I can do 5 at level 2 on this one. I'm going to squeeze, 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 get all the way up. Keep my feet stuck on the mat. 3 more. Come on, really push yourself. If you want to try a little bit more difficult level, these last 2, try level 2. Keep breathing. 1 more. Go on, squeeze all the way up. Nice, well done. Good, enough abs. We're going to go onto the side. This is also going to work our abs, but more our obliques, so onto the side. We're going to start with a side crunch. So level 1, you're going to start on your knees, drop to your hand and reach overhead. Slide that foot on the mat, drawing your knee to your elbow. Level 2, lift the leg up and drive the elbow to the knee. Level 3, go into a side plank, lift the leg up, elbow to knee. Okay, so I'm going to do level 2. Let's drop over. Inhale to lengthen, open the chest, lengthen the neck. Exhale to lift, and let's go. Elbow to knee, and really lengthen away. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Get the length as you reach away. Let's focus on our breathing again, relaxing that breath in and out through the nose. Nice long neck, nice wide open collarbone. Really good. Okay, on the next one, hold out wide. We're going to pulse up, drive in. So when you pulse that leg up, make sure it goes behind and up, not forward. So that heel's going to be behind your bottom. Drive that elbow all the way to the knee. Don't cut it short. Then reach as high as you can control. Good. Hold out wide. We're going to go for 10 pulses. Good. How high can you get with these? Come on, control and reach. 5 more. Good, we're going to finish with 10 drives. Really good, well done. 5 more, control this. And relax down, really good. We're not going to have any rest, we're going to go straight onto the other side. So level 1, slide the foot on the mat. Level 2 with me. Level 3, full side plank. Okay, inhale over. Exhale to lift. And let's go. Really reach wide. Drive that elbow all the way to the knee. Good, think about keeping that trunk nice and solid. Drawing that belly button towards your spine. Controlling that breathing, keeping your collarbone nice and wide. Good. Can you touch the knee to the elbow? Can you get all the way in? And then reach nice and long. Okay, on the next one, hold out wide. We're going to pulse up, alternate to drive in. Nice. Good. I'm kicking the tree as I go here. Lengthen away, pulse up. Good, next one, hold out wide, 10 pulses, let's go, come on, reach for the height, control the trunk, get that heel up and behind you, 5, good, we're going to finish with 10 drives, elbow to knee, and reach, good, keep the height of the leg, I know that bum's starting to burn, 5 more, you've got this. Good, 1 more, and relax, really good work. We've only got 1 more exercise before the stretching, and that's a side plank where we're going to go up and down. So level 1, elbow and knee. You're going to come up into that side plank, control down, squeeze up. Level 2, elbow and feet, control down, squeeze up. Level 3, onto your hand, bigger range here, control down, squeeze up. Okay, so I'm going to do level 2 with you guys, so pick whatever level you feel comfortable with and can control. When you're ready, inhale, open up the collarbone, lengthen the neck, exhale and up, and let's go. Control down, squeeze up, really nice. So keeping this solid, keeping your hips square, we're really working the obliques to the side and our bottom, glute lead. Let's go for 5 more on this side, so control, Squeeze up. 4 more. Keep your collarbones open. 1 more. And relax. Good work. Last one on this side. Then we've got some stretching. Okay, so again, elbow and knee for level 1. Elbow and feet with me for level 2. Hand and feet for level 3. Inhale to open. Exhale to lift. And let's go. Control down. Squeeze up. Really think about that breathing. Refocus on that breathing as we do this. Nice. Keep that collarbone open, looking forward. Keep that belly button drawn in towards your spine. And just hinging up and down. Last 5. You've got this. Push yourself. 2 more. And relax. Good work. Let's take our breath rate and heart rate down. Go into a little bit of stretching. So into a kneeling position. Just going to stretch our quads and hip flexors. So step one leg forward, tuck that bottom under and grab that leg to stretch the quad, but really tuck under, looking forward. Slow that breath down. Nice slow controlled breaths in and out through the nose. As you exhale, make sure you tuck under a little bit more, get an even greater stretch. Good. Stepping back, step the other leg forward, tucking under, stretch that quad. And again, nice relaxed breathing. Good, as you breathe out, tucking under even more. Really squeeze your bottom, use your abs to pull up your pelvis to get that stretch. Good, and relax down. Last one, we're going to stretch our sides after those side planks. So get yourself into a nice comfortable V-sit, chest nice and up. Take the back of your forearm, put it on the inside of your leg. Just going to reach over. Imagine this hand's super heavy. It's drawing down towards your leg. Feeling a stretch at the side of your body there. And again, just slow down that heart rate, slow down that breath rate. Just relaxing. Take the other forearm, put it on the inside and reach the other way. Again, really heavy weight, let that hand hang. Stretching out through this side. Lastly, keeping your chest nice and high, hinging forward through your hips. Walk your fingertips forward to where you can control. Every time you breathe out, just walk those fingertips slightly further, get a bit of a greater stretch. Good, when you're ready, we're going to do a spinal roll up, so feet together, tuck your bottom under, straighten your legs, roll one vertebrae up at a time. Deep breath in and out. One more. Good, really well done. Sorry it was late again, but hopefully I won't have that mistake again. See you next week. Bye bye.